I notice certain trends. Things people do in RPGs that are annoying at best and at worst can break down and derail a perfectly well-crafted game. I'd like to give you my hot take on one of these problems. If you run enough games, you'll inevitably run into a person that just doesn't want to play by the setting. You can even see them in online groups and all over Reddit saying things like, "How could I play a Jedi in D&D?" There's even a YouTuber that caters to this. You're reinforcing bad behavior, bro.
YouTube beef.
When I see questions like this, I always send them to the correct game. You want to play a Jedi? Well, there's a Star Wars RPG. Want to play Wolverine? There's a couple Marvel games out there for that. If that's what you're looking for, go play that game. But they don't want to. Oh no. But what's the harm here? Well, the biggest problem is it breaks immersion. You know, that feeling you get when you start actually seeing the fantasy or the sci-fi world around you. Let me paint a picture. You're calculating your course through the no void, where the wrong move could suck you into a black hole or bring you face to face with an otherworldly being beyond your comprehension. And then there's the freaking Witcher practicing with his silver blade in the mess hall. It turns out what you're playing is a joke, a mockery of what could have been. And I know what many of you are going to say. My game always gets turned into a game of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's fine. Because you know what Monty Python didn't have? Goddamn Transformers. Instead, games are going to become something more like Scary Movie. Remember how bad that franchise was? Remember how it has random, pop culture references in place of actual humor? Yeah, that's what your game's gonna be. Now, I'm sure some people are looking at me and they're saying, okay, here's the fun police telling me how to play my game. And I get it. It's their game. They should have fun however they want. If someone really wants to play a Jedi in the Middle Ages, then God bless. But understand, to me, these people look like they're playing baseball with a football. And I'm going to point it out and say how much more fun everyone could be having if the sport was played correctly. But no. These people go online and ask others, "I'm trying to play baseball with a football. Any tips?" And act like that question isn't going to draw some ire. So what's really going on here? Why do some people want to play obviously out-of-place concepts rather than playing the correct game? Well, there are a few reasons, but my favorite explanation is the special unicorn syndrome. This is where a player wants to be something contrary or play something out of place, specifically because they want a spotlight on them. They get to play this thing that no one else in the entire setting is, and that specialness is what they crave. One of my greatest games was my all-Jawa game. It was a blast because of how Jawa saw the world and leads them to really interesting adventures in the setting. But there was one guy. "Can I play something other than a Jawa?" No. This is the Jawa game. There are plenty of classes and class options that you can apply to your Jawa to make your Jawa unique. But, wait! What if I was playing a droid that was owned by the other Jawas? This seems like a terrible idea for you. You know how Jawas treat their droids. "Yeah, no, it's cool. It's what I want." Yeah, so I relented. He lasted all of 3 weeks in that game. Nobody had fun with him. And I have similar stories through other RPGs just like that. I'm going to end on a positive note. I think looking at characters from other genres and trying to see them through the lens of a different world is a good idea. Taking inspiration from other works is what all great creators do, and you should definitely do that. But you just can't lift it out of one work and shove it into another. Instead, just let it be a guide. If you like Jedi, ask yourself, what makes them great? Then ask yourself, how would this new setting change these things? When it comes out the other side, you'll find you've made something unique, something crafted both to your tastes and fitting with the world you're going to play in. I'll give you an example. Rick and Morty was originally a cartoon short called Doc and Marty, a parody of Back to the Future. When it was remade for cable, they changed both characters, making something totally unique and amazing in the process. So all I'm asking is that players be a bit more like Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland. Or don't. I mean, a game can be played however you like. Anyone could ignore me as long as everyone in the group is cool with playing baseball with a football. Go for it. But no one can say that there wasn't a warning.